Are you making a huge mistake by moving to Oak Park, Illinois? Be careful, because while this town has a lot to love, it also has some big drawbacks that catch people off guard. Now, I've seen people move to Oak Park, Illinois expecting the perfect suburban dream. People fall in love with the historic charm, the walkability, top-rated schools, and easy commute to downtown Chicago. But then reality hits. Property taxes are a little bit higher, parking nightmares, and some unexpected surprises make them wish they had done more research. And if you want inside local knowledge on your next move, I'm Austin Weiss, your go-to real estate agent right here in Chicagoland for simplifying the entire moving process. You can give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. And make sure to follow me on the gram or talk for a day-to-day look at living in Chicagoland. And before you start packing those moving boxes, let's talk about the real pros and cons of living in Oak Park, Illinois. Trust me, there are things you need to know before making your next move. Let's get into it. First, let's talk location. If you work in the city or just love the energy of Chicago, Oak Park is one of the best places to live. Enjoy the quiet life in Oak Park and commute to work no problem with access to the CTA Green Line, Blue Line, as well as the Metro train. Only 20 to 30 minutes from downtown Chicago, Oak Park sits in a prime location just 9 miles from the Chicago Loop, 12 miles from Oak Brook, and quick access to both major airports, so you get that city feel with a suburban touch. If you love beautiful historic homes, Oak Park is a dream. With gorgeous early 20th century architecture, it's famous for legendary architect Frank Lloyd Wright, whose stunning designs are visible throughout the village. Only a few blocks away is the birthplace of Nobel Prize-winning author Ernest Hemingway, and since Oak Park is incredibly walkable, you can immerse yourself in the hundreds of historic sites throughout Oak Park. The tree-lined streets, big front porches, and classic details give Oak Park a character that's hard to find anywhere else. But let's be real, Oak Park is not cheap. You're paying for charm, location, and great schools, but it comes at a cost. And being closer to the city, you'll pay more for gas, groceries, and everyday essentials, in addition to the 10% sales tax. The real estate market is competitive, and property taxes here are amongst the highest in all of Illinois at about 3.25% of property value. But when compared to living in Chicago, Oak Park is a more affordable option for rent, parking, and you'll get more space. That takes us right into the real estate market. Oak Park features beautiful neighborhoods where homes are unique with character and charm. And almost all of the housing stock and buildings were constructed between the 1890s and 1950s. If you're buying in Oak Park, be ready for some extra costs. These beautiful historic homes come with some upkeep and maintenance, with many needing modern updates such as plumbing and electrical, while some don't even have central air conditioning. Expect smaller lots in most homes, where some areas feel like you're literally living right on top of your neighbor. Despite these downsides, the average sale price for a detached home is about $670,000, which is a 38% 5-year appreciation, making Oak Park a great investment. And if you want to know specifics about living here, make sure to watch my Oak Park vlog right here. One of the biggest reasons families move here, the schools. Oak Park has some of the best public and private schools in the area, with a strong reputation for academic excellence. Almost all schools are A-rated on niche.com, including Oak Park River Forest High School, the number 35 ranked public high school in all of Illinois, emphasizing diversity and inclusion. This high school offers great programs and resources for the arts, humanities, music, technology, and athletics. And an alternative to public schools, Fenwick High School, home of the Friars, the number 5 best Catholic high school in all of Illinois. Now, Oak Park isn't just another sleepy suburb. It has fantastic food scene, boutiques, and artwork-lined streets. Foodies will find themselves spoiled for choice with locally owned restaurants, cozy cafes, and cocktail bars. The village offers an exciting calendar of events that cater to every age and interest, keeping you entertained year-round. Engage with neighbors to experience numerous community events, from live music performances to street festivals and parades. A few things we enjoyed are the good old-fashioned neighborhood block parties you'll see around Oak Park, Micro Brewfest held on Marion Street, Thursday night outs in summer where they close off Marion Street so everyone can enjoy the warm weather, live music, and tasty food. Coming back to real estate, parking can be a nightmare, especially in the more densely packed areas of Oak Park. If you're used to big driveways and easy street parking, be prepared to adapt. Although a lot of homes have garage parking off the alleyways, quite a few condo and apartment buildings do not have surface lots. forcing people to a first come, first served street parking arrangement. With the city being laid out in a grid pattern, most major east-west streets continue into the city, and it's beneficial to learn the back roads to avoid congestion. The village is bisected by the Eisenhower Expressway, and being a densely populated area, traffic is common due to a lane reduction and funky exits and entrances down the middle of the highway. So you'll need to be strategic about your highway usage to avoid heavy traffic. Now, Oak Park is generally safe. When my wife and I lived here for several years, we never had any issues, but being close to Chicago means you need to be aware of your surroundings. Traveling back from the city of Chicago late into the evening, maybe take an Uber instead of a train. Nearby towns and neighborhoods are a bit so-so, and like any urban adjacent area, certain issues can pop up. It's always smart to check neighborhood crime maps and stats before deciding on where to live. Now, unlike many other Chicago suburbs, you can pretty much walk anywhere you want in Oak Park. You'll find kids of all ages walking to and from school, locals strolling down Lake Street to local coffee shops, meeting up with friends at the fantastic food scene, and enjoying the 80-plus acres of park space throughout the village. Some of my personal favorite parks include Scoville Park next to the Oak Park Library main branch, cool off at the pool, or run around at the turf fields at Ridgeland Common, and plenty of green space and outdoor fun at Ream Park. So, is Oak Park the perfect place for you, or could one of Chicago's other suburbs be a better fit for yourself and your family? If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or even relocating, let's have a conversation. I have people just like you reaching out every single week, and I absolutely love helping them make their next move as stress-free as possible. Call or text me at the phone number on the screen, or check the description below for other ways to reach out to me. Even if you're just starting to explore your moving options, that's totally cool. I'd love to help you figure out the best plan for you and establish that relationship. But until next time, I'll catch you guys later.